if you're not paying for the product, you're the product, right? So
Yeah.
what does that mean? They're going to either feed you ads, which you covered, or they're going to make you buy the in-app purchases to have any type of good experience, right? They're also going to have those limited edition drops, things like that. So those are the things that are very, very tricky for kids. And like you said, potentially unsafe. But typically, and I tell parents, it's like, think about, and kids too, it's like, think about the way we grew up gaming, right? You would buy the physical thing, you'd put it in, right? It wasn't connected to the internet. That company has made its money already. Like they don't need to necessarily sell you the in-app purchases or get you to do anything else. And then the other thing we say is and I don't know if you agree with this, but if it's leveled, right? If there's worlds, levels, things like that, endings, like that's a good thing, right? Because you can say, okay, let's be done at the end of the level, versus the wide open metaverse games are very hard to turn off. They're designed to be played for a very long time. So those are just some of the things we say.
What you mentioned with the games we grew up with is I agree with. So like the games that we play, commercial off the shelf games that you're paying $50, $60 for. Yeah. Imagine if after you played one level, it was like, if you want to move on, you have to pay $5 more. You'd be like, never buying that again. Right. Like if they were incentivizing further purchases or all of these external factors, you would not buy it. Right. You would tell your friends, don't buy that. It was a waste. And the way that commercial off the shelf games work is they make them intrinsically motivating. They make you feel satisfied. They make you feel competent, connected to other people, and in control. And if you're feeling good about how you're doing, you'll want to play more. But I don't mean that in like an addictive, negative way. I mean it in the same way as like, as I learn to paint watercolors, if I feel competent, I'll want to paint more. And that's what would make me buy the next Mario game when it came out 4 years later. Right. Yeah. And then when we look at free to play, they do not want you to be intrinsically motivated. Nope. It would be the worst business model in the world if you were intrinsically motivated to play without spending any money, because they would make no money.